Thank you, Emmy. Take a moment and think about all of your childhood memories. Now, think about how different they would be if you weren't able to run and play. A quote from the Miracle Feet organization says that over 1 million children around the world currently live in pain of untreated clubfoot. Unable to walk properly, they are often subject to high rates of illiteracy, physical and sexual abuse, neglect, and lifelong poverty. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about how you can make a difference all the way in Africa from right here at your own high school by getting involved with the nonprofit organization Miracle Feet. I'll be helping you do so by telling you about Clubfoot and the history of the charity, the basis that Miracle Feet does, and their plans for the future. The Miracle Feet website says in the past 10 years that they've come up with a non-surgical method called the Pincetti method. The founders of Miracle Feet are Cheska Mansfield, Roger Berman, and his wife Bridget Berman. Cheska grew up in Africa and has seen the effects that Clubfoot had on her community. After hearing about the non-surgical method, she could not wait to share it with the world. Roger and Bridget felt the same way after seeing the way the Pincetti method had changed their son's life. These two had never met, but they both started working towards helping children in developing countries with Clubfoot. Soon the two paired up and created an organization that would change the world. Next, I want to talk to you about the basis of Miracle Feet and what they have to offer. Before I keep going, let me tell you a little bit about the Pincetti method. The Pincetti website says it best. They start with a series of 5 to 7 casts. They're plaster and they mold the legs and feet back to a normal shape. They do this for a 6 to 8 month period. Then after the casts are off, the child will wear a splint for 3 to 4 years at night. The budget for a Miracle Feet, 80% of it is spent on their programs, 18% is spent on fundraising, and 2% is spent on administration. Miracle Feet has proven its greatness by helping 5,500 children in 2015 alone. Miracle Feet also works with 6 African countries. You know, it only takes $250 to fund one child. And if you could raise $1,000, you would be able to fund 4 children in need. Just think about how much money you could raise as a high school organization by hosting a marathon and giving the donations to Miracle Feet, or just making the cause known in your school and taking donations. With a little effort, you could help a child go a long ways. Literally. I chose this African charity out of all the other ones because it really hit home with me. I have never been limited by my feet, and the thought of a child not being able to run and play is absolutely heartbreaking. Finally, I want to tell you about Miracle Feet's plans for the future. Miracle Feet, like I said earlier, works with 6 other countries, 6 other African countries. The Tanzania program is the only program that has plans for the 2016. Tanzania currently works with 5,073 patients, but this summer are working with 700 more. And they are also training healthcare workers and giving parents insight on the treatment. Today I've talked to you about the history of the charity, what the basis of Miracle Feet is, and what they have planned for the future. I hope that my presentation gave you an idea of the need in Africa, and I hope that you donate today and change the statistics. Thank you. Our next speaker is Emmy Brown, and she will be talking about the charity Mothers to Mothers.